preface. Ron DeSantis, here I referred to as DeSantis, was a busy man. He had many whores to fuck, dicks to suck, and drugs to which prisoners are snuck. After making more than $50 billion on the Cuban cocaine trade in Florida, it seemed he could only move on up. But the list of dicks to suck numbered in the millions, including such dicks as Barack Obama, Donald Trump, Peter Thiel, Elon Musk, and even Matt Gaetz. Matt Gaetz, DeSantis' newest protege, was actually his preferred lover. They enjoyed something of an almost consensual relationship, hereby unknown of in the American political scene. But all was not bad for Ronnie DeSantis, as he was still sitting on the aforementioned money pile, with further room for more. It looked like things could only go up for the Floridian Fed. Chapter 1. Don't mess with the devil. DeSantis woke up on a sunny Sunday afternoon, someday on the 2023rd year. On this morn he was feeling particularly Chinese, so he ordered a hasty shot of pharmaceutical methamphetamine and oxycodone. Just like Hitler, he thought, proudly as he finished up the hearty shot. He could feel miles and miles of Chinese dopamininess shoot up his spine. Now to find a whore to fuck. Old Ronnie had a bit of a hard time choosing on this particular morning. I want to unravel a long slinky and fashion it nice and straight and shove the long straight slinky down my penis hole until it enters my bladder, said Ronnie, but he knew he wanted even more. He wanted a whore to eat his ass while he sounded his penis hole with the slinky, so he went to his lineup of favorite whores and picked out 3 of his favorites. He chose Nikki Haley, Grimes, and Donald Trump. Jr., the latter two especially, had a particular thirst for coke that day, nothing old Ronnie DeSantis couldn't provide for. He had just received a new shipment straight from Guantanamo. Grimes, fetch my cocaine briefcase. Little Claire Elise fetched the cocaine briefcase with much haste. She knew that inside lied to be goodest of the good, made with only the best, non-diverted gasoline. It tasted like Highness, and so DeSantis Grimes, Donald Trump Jr., and Nikki Haley all indulged in the cocaine. They were ready to start the great party. DeSantis and Donald Trump Jr. got to work on the urinary-sounding device. Our old chap wanted the tips of the slinky to be most sharpened, in order to pierce his bladder, so Nikki Haley's teeth were used as a sharpening stone. After they unraveled the slinky, it measured 18 inches, a perfect length to tickle old Ronnie's hungry bladder. Matt Gaetz can never know of this warned DeSantis, wary of his lover realizing that another man, no, an inanimate object, could pleasure Ronnie's bladder more than he. It would break his ego and possibly even make him stop doing cocaine. And so Donald Trump Jr., DeSantis' chosen urethral-sounding agent, started to stretch his loose Floridian pee-hole, already gaped from months of use by Matt. Shove it in deep like Matt never could, Ronnie said, alluding to Matt Gaetz's chodly penis. It will go all the way into my bladder. DeSantis railed another line of cocaine off of Grimes' ass, while Nikki Haley ate his ass ferociously. He was about to experience great sexual pleasure. Donald Trump Jr. took out his sounding mallet. This is the mallet he uses to sound the slinky all the way in after it bottoms out on his man's cervix. He began to pound the end of the slinky with great force, causing DeSantis to ooze trickles of blood and cum. Oh dear. Good googly moogly. He moaned. Suddenly, an unexpected phone call rung in. DeSantis feared who would be on the other end. Matt Gaetz was calling. DeSantis picked up the phone. Hello, Matt, you bitch. We're fucking bitches and snorting cocaine in here. Come over here and do some blow off my ass cheeks and urethral sound me. He orally splurted. Yes, that's a wonderful idea, my dear. Who all is with you? Grimes, Donald Trump Jr., and Nikki Haley. How delightful, responded Matt. He informed he would be over shortly, and so Ronnie and the gang had to immediately hide the evidence. Matt Gaetz could not know that Donald Trump Jr. was sounding him on company time. This would be considered a great disservice to the Trump Corporation. So a cleanup job was due. They immediately re-rolled up the slinky, which now looked suspiciously bent out of shape and dull. It was clear whatever chemical coating on the slinky had dissolved into his bloodstream while being sounded, he could noticeably feel its effects. One interesting effect of the chemical in his bloodstream was priapism, causing a severe boner that could not even be cured by Trump's proprietary blend of intravenous ether and amphetamine. On Adderall, your penis becomes a limp, icy noodle. said Donald Trump Jr. as he gave DeSantis a shot, but old Ronnie's penis remained stoically erect and making things even worse. A pink mixture of blood and semen kept leaking out. It was clear his throbbing infected penis was ready to spit roast Matt Gaetz. Once Matt arrived, the aura changed completely. He was dressed in his finest Republican golf player outfit, visor and all. It was clear that he was ready to be wined and dined and sucked and fucked. He immediately helped himself to the mountain of cocaine on DeSantis' table. "Let me do a line of blow," Matt Gaetz said as DeSantis leered at him impatiently. It was clear that he could not wait. Ronnie started undressing Matt while he was midline and began fucking him as he did lines of blow. "Oh, Ronnie, your penis is most out today," he moaned. It was clear that Matt Gaetz was about to develop severe Ronnie DeSantis cock addiction. So Ronnie and Matt fucked for hours and hours. All the while, Donald Trump Jr. and Grimes spit-roasted Nikki Haley, force-feeding her cocaine through all holes in the process. It was truly a wonderful time. Ronnie kept railing Matt Gaetz in the ass so hard it spewed a mixture of blood, cum, poop, and cocaine. DeSantis fucked Matt Gaetz in all imaginable positions until he came deep into his belly button. Only then did Ronnie DeSantis' severe cock erections subside. Now it was time for Ronnie's turn on the cock carousel. He began unzipping his trousers. Matt Gaetz pinned down DeSantis on the cocaine couch. Little Ronnie was ready to absorb Matt's fat chode through his penis hole. His penis hole stretched so far and wide Matt Gaetz could stick his tongue inside. "Ooh, Ronnie," he said, "your insides taste like cocaine." DeSantis, lord of all cocaine in Florida, took this as a compliment, and he took Matt Gaetz's girthly chode too. The rest of the night is history.